Hi, welcome back to Manual Motion. I'm Evan.
And I'm Dom.
And today we're going to take this Porsche GT3 Touring to Cars and Coffee. Let's go. We're super excited to take this today. Dom, tell us the stats.
So real quick, we have a rear-mounted 4-liter flat 6 pushing out 502 horsepower, 346 pound-feet of torque through a 6-speed manual, only powering the rear wheels.
Which is crazy. The Porsche manuals are some of the best cars just ever made. So I'm super excited to take a chance to drive this car today. And it's a beautiful day out, finally. For a couple of videos where were a little too rainy out, but today it's finally nice. It rains.
Sucks.
It's the Northeast, it rains.
Yeah.
Today we're taking this to New Canaan's Cars and Coffee, Caffeine and Carburetors at Zoombox, and we'll see you there. We're gonna shoot some good film on the way, and hope you enjoy.
Yeah, so that was the intro?
That was the intro?
So that was the intro.
That was the intro?
Yeah.
Well, it's not over.
It's not? So are we gonna cut?
Nope.
Hold on.
Hold on.
All right. Oh my God, these seats are deep. I'm in.
Jesus Christ. All right.
All right, we're finally in.
We're in, finally. It took longer than it usually does.
Yeah.
Well.
Red seatbelts.
Red seatbelts. Quite stylish.
Cool.
But more important than the red seatbelts is the way this bucket seat is.
Oh my God. It's actually like...
It hugs you.
It's very comfy.
It's very comfy, and we have this like cloth insert in it, which is actually really nice and soft. But the actual seat itself is pure carbon fiber. It only moves front and back.
It's a fixed bucket.
Yeah, my seat's manual forward and back. So is yours, but you can move up and down. I guess I can't figure out how to do mine up and down.
Yeah, so like I can be in the dashboard if I want,
or all the way back,
or be 6 foot. Actually, I think you could sit.
You could sit probably
in this car 6 foot.
And there's tons of headroom. Tons and tons of headroom.
I actually did not notice that.
Yeah, it's nice.
I'm short, so.
But anyway, it's a nice day out.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
We're in a Porsche GT3 Touring.
Of course.
We gotta start it up.
Yeah. Jesus.
This is gonna be fun. Let's go. So if you thought it sounded good starting up, just wait till you hear this. We have auto blip on. Down it's third, second, and it's hit 9,000. Oh my God. Oh baby. Wow, what a sensation. Oh my God. Oh boy.
Okay.
Wow. I mean, oh wow. That gives you the fizz.
You gotta get.
Oh boy. 500. You know what? It's weird. The first thing I have a thought is you can tell it has low torque. But it rewards going to that higher RPM and really getting the power. Oh boy.
All right. Cool. Okay, video over. That's all we needed to do.
That's all we needed to do. That's all I think you need. That's all you need to see. What more do you need? What more do you want from this thing? I mean, I could tell you that this manual transmission is bolt action, sniper rifle, and this exhaust is just amazing. I mean, coming from a flat 6, it sounds, you know, it sounds like frenetic. It sounds like super peaky, which is so cool.
The first thing I thought when we were accelerating was, this sounds so good.
Yeah.
From like 5 to 9,000 RPM is when you really start hearing it.
I think for a lot of people, like you think about Porsche and you think they are just, you know, they're kind of like businessmen's, kind of gentlemen going to work in your Porsche and you have a good time and you're British. But this is just pure race car. It's really fun. But it's fun. It doesn't feel as angry. It just sounds like it wants to have a good time.
Yeah.
And it really rewards even downshifting a little bit and putting it into a higher rev, because the baffles open up, you can hear more.
Yeah, no. And the interior is so premium on it. Everything.
Oh, listen to that. We haven't hit these buttons yet. Oh, this is so nice. You could feel it. It's like a bronze shaver. It's got this knurled feel on the top of them. They're so cool.
One thing I do want to mention, it has right under the infotainment, you have first your front nose lift, then your suspension modes, then your hazards, then your ESC off,
Right.
Then you have ESC and traction off.
It's like the most prominent thing in the car is the traction control off.
They want you to click these. They want you to click them. Yeah. They're right there.
They're right there. And
it's right next to the shifter. You could be in fourth and just boop.
Yep. I always said fourth to third, shift the traction control off. Go.
Traction control off. Donuts. Kidding.
But no, it's right. It's also right next to a gigantic piece of carbon fiber on the dashboard.
Yeah.
And I mean, what a beautiful thing to see here. The carbon fiber on the dashboard is really the only place, if you're looking in from the driver's position, the only place you can see carbon fiber. Yeah. But it's everywhere in this car.
It is covered.
Covered in it. It's got this on the dash, on the seats. The seats are made of them pretty much.
Yeah.
The door sills. The roof is carbon fiber to keep the weight low and down low in the car.
Same with the hood.
Hood's carbon fiber. It's like barely a hood. It's sort of cut apart.
It is so light.
Here we're gonna look how fast that is. Oh my god. One of my favorite things about Porsches is just when you upshift, it maintains this amazing sound. I'm having a great time. This is amazing.
Even though it's a manual, it does not seem like that much slower.
Because the shifter, the auto blip, I'm using auto blip. I want to feel like a hero. It's wow.
It doesn't really feel like you're shifting.
Right.
I'm gonna be honest. It's very smooth, very fast revving engine.
Super fast. And the clutch feels so nice too. The actual feel of the clutch is perfectly balanced. It's not too light, it's not springy, it's not it's not too heavy. It's just the right amount of you could daily this kind of feel.
Couldn't imagine driving a Porsche like higher up than this. A stock GT, like a regular GT3, an RS, a GT2 RS.
Yeah. The Touring looks also gorgeous because doesn't have the rear wing. It doesn't look overstated. It looks kind of subtle.
It's very clean. It's very smooth. The body lines are amazing. It's just a very pretty car.
Yeah, and we got in this chalk color, which is just such a cool look on this thing. Whoever spec'd this car, A+. Because it's also got like yellow in the
Yeah, yellow in the shifter. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Definitely unusual. And we have this amazing analog gauge in the middle. We have the tachometer front and center with the speed small underneath it.
Yeah, because you shouldn't be seeing how fast you're going because you'd get in trouble.
Oh yeah. But the other thing is we have the digital cluster, which is barely even, you can't even see it through next to the steering wheel. The steering wheel's a small size. But why do you care? Because you see the revs, you can just do that. Another thing, the steering wheel is a really amazing shape. I always say Porsches and Audis have, I think, one of the best steering wheel feels, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And this is no different. It's got this really amazing leather on it, and the buttons are floating kind of in the center here. It's so cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We have the drive mode selector on the steering wheel, too. You can select between a couple different modes. We have it in sport right now just to hear the exhaust, but and now we're going around some curvy corners.
The seats are just gluing us in place.
Yeah.
It is not even.
It's not even an issue. It doesn't even. I feel like I'm going twice the speed through here. Like, oh man, and the way it takes a corner is so flat. I mean, if anyone is watching this who's driven a Porsche, you would understand. It doesn't feel rear-engined. It feels fully mid-engine and perfectly balanced the whole time you're driving it.
Yeah.
Just listen to that.
I love the naturally aspirated power.
I mean, the only thing that makes this better is a convertible, because just you would hear it more. But
I know they made a Speedster for last generation. Are they making a Speedster for this one?
I don't know. They make it on and off, so it'd be cool to see if they did. But
if they,
it's addicting. Sorry. All right, so now we're going through some back roads.
Yeah.
And so the comfort suspension, we're trying that out. It's really compliant. We're on these roads are New England roads. They're crap.
Yeah. They're terrible. Potholes, bumps.
But we wanna feel that terribleness. We're not feeling it right now. Like even that big bump right there.
That was fine.
Fine.
I mean,
but if you put this on, it stiffens everything up. It tightens up the whole chassis. It feels like Jesus Christ.
I don't want to feel it anymore. I'm sorry.
We're sorry. Honestly, it's wild how much it changed. Jeez. Ugh. And the carbon fiber seats don't help at all.
No.
They're so stiff.
They're cushiony, but they're not that cushiony.
And this thing's also got some center lock rims, which look fantastic.
They really do. So apparently you need a special gun, like to actually take off, because it's a center lock.
Yeah.
But when
it's
you take
a special
this,
like tool, isn't it?
It's a special tool and a special nut on the actual rim. So you can't just take this to a regular tire shop.
Guys,
you have to take it to Porsche.
Right. Well, it's
crazy.
Yeah, and those rims are covering up some insanely big brakes. The braking in this car is just so linear. Porsche just really knows how to do braking, because the braking feel, I heard described once as feeling like a block of wood. And this, I'm here, I'll brake a little harder on this like straightaway here, and this, yeah. I mean, it really does feel. It really does stop you on a dime if you want it to, but it's not touchy or grabby. No, it doesn't feel uncomfortable to use.
It's nice. One thing I do want to mention, this is where the driver's cup holder is.
This is my cup holder.
That's his cup holder. But where's mine? I'll show you. It is in the dashboard. You push that in,
yep.
It pops out, and you get a little cup holder.
You know what's funny? That's kind of where they had them in older Porsches. They had the trim piece that would fold out.
Yeah.
But that was, I guess people didn't like that, so they did this instead.
So they just brought it back?
They brought it back. It's in the dashboard again. Man, you know what? Cars like this, it makes me think about, don't do drugs, kids. Just drive one of these. It's better than drugs. Come on.
More expensive,
but better.
But better.
Yeah. But yeah. Oh man. I'm in love with this thing.
One thing though, the door handles are hidden.
They are. I didn't find them originally. That was so weird.
Yeah.
They're like up high. The door sill is actually quite high.
Yeah.
Because you sit really low in the car, which is an amazing driving position.
Though there are these two little buttons on the side of your seat that I found to raise and lower your seat very slowly.
I don't know. I have buttons on my side.
Well, I guess you're out of luck, man.
I'm out of luck.
I guess this is the better seat.
That's the better seat. It's not. It's not though.
It's not.
This is the better seat.
It's definitely not.
This is the best seat in the house, right here.
We do have touch capacitive buttons, which I don't love.
Yeah, that was first started, I think, on the Macans back in like 2015.
And the Panameras. The Panameras had them.
Panameras had them. Yeah.
They also had that really weird like vent thing, where in the infotainment you got to direct.
That was the Panameras that gen did have that. Yeah, it was really
very
weird.
Tech advanced.
But this is nice and simple. Like I don't feel. I mean, like we're taking this. We're not really playing with the infotainment.
No.
And you don't need to. You probably set music in here, or the music is just the exhaust.
Yeah, it does have a Bose system if you want to not listen to the beautiful flat six behind us.
I guess if you're on the highway, maybe. But
yeah,
like,
if I was on the highway, I mean, I'd be jamming out to like Rihanna, I guess.
Rihanna. The one thing I would say that's probably the only thing I have gripe is the setting off in first gear. It's just a bit interesting because I'm not used to giving it enough gas, I think, but also it's obviously it's just a race car and I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. I mean, I've driven other Porsches, just not like GT3.
Not race car ones.
Oh, this is sublime. In the infotainment, there's a picture of the car, like in the right color, which isn't really that common.
I wonder if that's a coincidence. That they just happened to choose a gray Porsche.
You think the Germans would go for a coincidence?
The Germans.
The Germans?
Nothing happens by coincidence when you are German.
See what I mean?
Yeah. So there is a problem pulling out of first.
I just need to get more gas.
More gas!
But yeah, this car is just so Porsche. It does exactly what it wants to do so perfectly. It's not like the most crazy thing I can possibly imagine, but you know what it is? It's probably it's just the best all-around thing I can imagine. It's perfectly well-rounded.
And even from the passenger seat, it is incredible driving in this thing. I am blown away with how good it is.
Yep, and I'm blown away by how good this manual transmission is. Man, you don't find manual transmissions are few and far between, and man, Porsche, please keep making more of them.
Please.
Auto blip.
The auto blip tried to get us.
All right, with that, we'll see you at Cars and Coffee. And that was a trip to Cars and Coffee. We had so much fun driving this thing. It was a blast.
And we would just want to say thank you so much to the owner for letting us drive it. It really was amazing. It is an amazing machine, and
it sounds amazing. What a sound.
So good.
And yeah, so thank you so much for joining us today. Again, we're gonna have a lot of more cars just like this coming up in the future weeks, bringing tons of cool stuff to Cars and Coffee this season. So just consider liking, subscribing, and commenting. Any feedback, any cars you want to see, we read all of them. So thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.